Welcome back to Two Therapists Walk Into a Podcast. I'm Stephanie Edsel, LCSW.
And I'm Robin Green, also an LCSW. We're calling this one, our mini episode. And if you've been with us for a while, you know this is our way of pausing between chapters to focus on something that deserves a little space.
Yes. Today, that focus is on the invisible battles men face. The ones that don't always look like pain from the outside.
Because what can seem like irritability, withdrawal, or detachment is often something deeper. Depression, anxiety, or dissociation. The nervous system's way of saying, this is too much.
Initiating shutdown. Shutting down systems.
Let's take a slow breath together.
Inhale through your nose. Exhale gently through your mouth. Feel your body where it meets the chair or the floor beneath your feet.
Notice one small detail around you. A sound, a color, a scent. Let it remind you that you're here, in this moment, safe enough to arrive with us.
You don't need to fix or name anything right now. Just breathe. Let yourself be here.
These invisible battles are easy to overlook because they rarely match the picture of what we think struggle looks like.
For many men, depression doesn't show up as tears. It looks like straight frustration, flatness, or irritability.
Exactly. Anxiety can sound like overworking, control, or avoidance, zoning out. And dissociation, that checked out feeling, can look like indifference when it's really the body's way of protecting itself.
Exactly. The problem is that when these patterns go unseen, they often get judged instead of understood. So partners pull away, friends stop checking in, and guess what? Men end up even more isolated.
That's why awareness matters. Naming what's happening in the body can change how we interpret behavior, often in ourselves and in others.
Here's your nervous system nugget. Dysregulation doesn't always look chaotic. Sometimes it looks like stillness.
When the body has been in survival mode too long, it can shift into shutdown, a kind of quiet that feels like numbness. It's the nervous system saying we're done running.
Yes. This is why a man who seems distant or flat might not be uninterested. Yes, I said it. He might just be protecting himself the only way he knows how.
Exactly. And this isn't weakness. It's really a kind of adaptation. The work begins with awareness and learning how to return gently at a pace the body can handle. So that is going to look like slow and with intention.
A small way to start is with what we call gentle naming.
Instead of analyzing or pushing yourself to feel more, just start out with noticing sensations. My chest feels heavy. My mind feels far away. My body feels tired. Allow yourself to really be aware of that.
Simple naming gives the nervous system an anchor, a reminder that presence is still possible, even inside the fog.
If you're supporting someone who seems distant, resist the urge to fix. Instead, maybe try to say, "You seem far away. Do you want to sit together for a bit?" That is really presence. That's not pressure. And if you're listening and are starting to notice it, maybe you fall into this behavior, I would encourage you to ask yourself this week, where might I be fighting an invisible battle? Or where might someone I love be?
I like that tender questioning of other people. And can you meet that space in yourself or someone else with curiosity instead of frustration or whatever the first instinct that pops up is?
Moments of numbness or shutdown aren't failure. They are signals. The body saying, "I've gone too long without rest, connection, or safety."
When we learn to see those signals for what they are, we will stop mistaking protection for disconnection.
We hope this small pause helps you recognize what's happening beneath the surface and maybe offer yourself or someone else a little grace.
Next time, we'll bring it all home with our finale, Love in Collision. And remember, healing isn't linear, and we're here for the ride. Thanks for sitting with us today. If something resonated, we'd love it if you shared the episode, left a review, or connected with us on social. We're two therapists walk into a podcast on most platforms. You can listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not therapy, does not replace therapy, and does not establish a therapist-client relationship. If you're in crisis, please reach out to a qualified mental health professional or call 988 in the U.S. Robin Green is a licensed therapist in Arizona, and Stephanie Edsall is licensed in Utah. But this podcast is intended for a general audience.